Hi everyone, welcome back. As promised, much belatedly, a play along with tags. I am of the point now where I'm going to be home much more often, so I've got plenty of time to play. This is a freebie sheet actually. I'll put it on my website under freebies. I think it's in the blog section. If you go in there, I'm pretty sure you have to sign up. I'm no idea why, but I think that's how it works. Right click on it and you can download it and save it to your computer or whatever you're using. So I've just put on, there's a large sort of material type tag, there's a plain watercolour or watermarked tag. There's a couple of bits of fussy cutting if you fancy that, and some little sort of birds and flower tags. I picked a theme. I picked sort of fairly blue. I was having a conversation via Facebook the other day with Andrea from Artymaze, and yeah, she said sometimes though you just gotta let go and go for it. And with my last journal, with the Rustic journal, I was thinking, the brain's going, you can't do it, you can't do it. And my hands are really wanting to sort of really make it look, my brain is trying to say dirty. And my other half of my brain is going, rustic, grungy. So we're going to have a play. So these are, like I say, this is the basis that I'm working with. And then I've got a ton of other stuff, which I've grabbed from my scrap paper file. The one thing I did want to say is I printed some out on some cream card and on some plain white paper stock, so, or cardstock, so whichever one look you're going for. So with this one, you've got, that's actually photo paper, plain white and cream card. And the same with these, the same with these water stain tags. So that's the cream one, that was a plain white, and that's actually photo paper on there. So whichever, have a play around with it, and it will change the appearance, obviously, of your printed stuff. So if I get rid of that, make some space. Now these are the tags. Now, I had a new sewing machine, so I've been playing around with some stitching. So I've got stitching around these two, and this one actually. Yep, trying to work out the tension for cardboard. Wonderful. So, where to start? I do really want to try and make them look grungy. So I have picked out, let's get rid of those, loads of rustic type material. Little twigs. These are actually bought from Amazon. These are. I think they come from China, but they are from Amazon. I've got little bits of bark, bits I can't use because they've fallen apart, but will be perfect for tags. And then some of the leaf trim. And then I've picked out coordinating papers because it takes me ages to choose different papers. I do like to have a theme, so I've just gone for colours rather than a particular theme. And corrugated card. Some more of that, and also some scrap craft paper that's got a pattern on it. Not much in the way of fabric, just a couple of scraps, although I do have a bucket load of scraps. And then just some old book papers that I've written out. So, shall we start? Well, I'm figuring the base has got to be quite grungy. So we've gone for walnut stone this time. Oops. So let's have a play. Oh yes. Oh, look at that. Andrea, you're going to be so proud of me. I figured if I can't do it in a book, then perhaps I can do it on a tag. Oh, blimey, that is really... Okay. Okay, yeah, that's changed the appearance of that. Now then, layers. Start big, work, and then fill the gaps in. So maybe if I work dark, a bit lighter, now I have got lots of bits here, so maybe they would be better. No, I want that one to go there. I have to admit, don't plan anything. Well, except for books, perhaps. Not quite like that. Oh, that's a much darker colour. No, too much the same. And those that know me know I don't do anything in the centre if I can help it. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I do appreciate that there are chaps that watch this as well. No, don't like that. So if we were to do that and then put maybe bits of bark on it. I don't know, it's got to look. I like those as my base, so it's perhaps not quite as much walnut stain on it as. Oops. I know when you say go for it, you're supposed to go for it, but I don't know, there comes a point where you've got to think, So that can go on there. So my normal art glitter glue. Although my bottle is looking rather shabby now. I buy the big bottles and just refill. Otherwise it works out so expensive. Right, let's make some space. So what do we reckon? About there. That's where it's landed. Yeah, quite like that. Was that too much of a muchness? That one you can see I've had a play with the walnut stain. I think maybe that was a bit, oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, we'll go there. Yes, I am now in the fortunate position, well, fortunate, unfortunate. I have been commuting from Somerset to Birmingham for the last 9 years, which is with all the roadworks and the holiday traffic, a 5-hour round trip. And I am now, my fostering duties are now to the point where I can't do both. So I am now going to be a full-time, stay-at-home foster mum. I don't know which is more scary. Bless them. Right, now I like that as the base. So, no, that's too bright. What we got? I quite like the card on there. Maybe to tie the two together. Oops. Okay. I don't even know if our young ladies are, how they feel about it, because they're, my husband has to sort them out on the days I go to work, and he's quite a soft touch. And I think they're a bit dubious about me being at home. Oh well, never mind. Oh, that looks good. But we need a bit of brightening on that. So, I have found out some paints. These are cheapy paints that I've picked up over time. One's linen, one's white. I think perhaps, what's this one? Oh, Mother of Pearl. let's try a mother of pearl. Now, I did have, amongst all this mess, oh, I don't know about you, but when I get started making, everything goes everywhere and I cannot find a thing. Okay, let's use a piece of this. So, tag. Well, that's quite nice. Kind of grey type colour. Let's grab the brush and have a look. I don't want it too thick. I know. Ooh, actually that doesn't really show up, does it? So you're learning with me this morning. Oh, my life. I don't know. A bit shinier, I suppose. So I just go and wipe paint everywhere. Okay, let's try some white. I love doing this. Just sitting down and having a play. What making's all about, really, isn't it? Well, it should be. Okay, that's a bit too... Oh, that's a bit better. Okay, less on the brush. I suppose actually put a bit of... Put that to one side. And then nothing like a bit of mixed media first thing in the morning, eh? Well, I like that on the stitching. Look, I've got white stitching again. Okay, I will leave that for a moment. Right, let's move my paint before I get it over everything else. Out the way. It's warm at the moment outside, so that is drying really quickly, which is great. I've just had a sudden thought, do I want actually to put perhaps a bit of layering under that? No, what do you think, ladies? Sorry, I'm mumbling. What do we think? I quite like that. Right. Glue gun on. Right, I'm just going to go and wash my hands while that's drying and I'll be right back. Hi everyone, right back. That sort of washed hands, that walnut stain, dust stain. Right, glue gun at the ready, so I figured I want that up there somewhere. So I'm just going to scrunch it up. Now bear with me because I am rubbish with a glue gun. I want it. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, should I have actually put a bit of... There we go. Oh, I quite like that. Maybe that bit needs to just be a bit more inside. If I'm not making much sense, I do apologise. Ow. As I always say, me and glue guns. And that piece. I've got a new glue gun. It's a bit more powerful than the old one. it gets hot. Right, so I want that on there. I'm thinking actually that could go down there, because I need to zoom in a bit. So what else are we having on there? This is one of the butterflies that I've fussy cut out. I quite like those colours. And then that's too bright. That might go sort of blues and greens, but it's a bit big. So cut off the bottom. Okay, it's not gonna. Maybe I can make it a bit narrower. Yeah. One day I'll learn to do this properly. So that one goes over there. That one can tuck inside. Excuse me. I suppose, because we're now getting on to the littler bits. That one could go there. And my fancy ephemera font. What do we want? So if I move that out of the way, actually, that was one of the bees from the kit that I've cut out. It's gone very dark all of a sudden. Oh, sorry, shaking you all over the place. Maybe that one on the bottom and a brighter one on the top. I don't know. What do you think? I have a few fussy cut things. Now I know this one isn't in the kit, but too much of a muchness. No, don't like those, don't like those. Well, I do like them, but not for this. Oh, maybe we could have some words. What we got? Laugh. Right kind of colour. No. No. Ooh. These are Tim Holtz ones, I think. Oh, people, what do you think? Am I getting towards rustic, do you think? Okay, right, let's take it off. Glue it all together. So, I don't think I'm going to go quite so bad with the grunge on the white. I know, I should let go. Goes against everything. Oh dear. Right, I try to keep everything inside the tag so so it will sort of fit in the book or journal or whatever it is that you want to put it in. Oh, I like that. Right, okay, so, right, I'm no good at remembering where things went, so let's just put that one down. So that's that one. And then I'm thinking that to go on there. Okay. See how many times I can burn myself. That needs to go there. There. We want to layer, I think. Shall we see if I can cut this a bit straighter? Or is that half the fun, do you think? Having wonky lines everywhere. Because if it is, I'm there. I'm done. I think I might leave it that length, actually. So if I put that as a kind of banner. Oh, I like that look, yeah. That works as a banner. I think, save fingers. I might just use less dangerous stuff. So, on that side. What? Oh, can't take it off. I get so carried away. Okay, a bit more glue. So, what do I say there? And about there. Right. Now, I was going to put... maybe not. I don't even think that goes with it. Ooh. You just love it when you play around. This is... It's going to be rather dimensional, this is. I think it's maybe a bit too thick. Right, there we go. That one's a bit thinner. I've got bits of glue everywhere. So, we were going to put this little one, or big one. So if I just to give him a bit of dimension. I quite like him at the bottom, in which case if he's at the bottom, I need something down there as well. Nothing has to go in a straight line, does it? So we could oh, it's like a box of frogs, this stuff is. Yep, quite like that, and then that can be a ooh, hang over the top. Be prepared to burn yourself again. So I think about there. And then if I have it curling around, it's the great beauty of these heat mats or non-stick mats that you use for the oven. That's what these are for. Right, let's stick my twigs in. So I want some in there and some in there. That one and that one. No. See. I watch people and they are so good with these glue guns. Quite jealous. So where do we think? Sort of curling rounds. There. And then over the top. Now you can see why my journal always takes so flipping long. I get so carried away with doing this kind of thing that I just forget about everything. It's like, and then the kids come up to find me, oh, it's tea time. Ooh, yeah. Right, yep, like that. That works. Although it's turned out to be a lot less grungy than I was thinking, but okay. Maybe that needs a bit more. Yep. And you can go on there. I think that's about as dimensional as I'd want to go. Although saying that, I've got somewhere. Nah, too pretty. Wrong colour. So you keep trying things until you find something you like. I think perhaps that should have gone on first. That's all right. I like that. Right, so that's number one done. Now for a small one. Okay, this one's long cardstock. So this is the watermark one. I probably won't. Ooh, stitching's made it delicate. Point to note to oneself. What have we got left? We have loads of stuff left. How about some book page on this one as a background? It's quite delicate, so it does rip really easy, this one does. Oh, 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 there's a contrast. Okay, let's pull a bit of bark off, as you do. Now, back to the original plant. Okay, so I just want a bit. No, all the wrong colours. Okay, let's be bright. If I use a piece of, I was just reading it, sorry, dictionary paper. So if we do that one, Do you know, I find it so difficult to work from that side. I always seem to gravitate to that side. And whether that's because I am right-handed, I don't know. Very strange. I don't think this one actually needs, maybe a bit, just to get rid of the white bits. Right, now this will be interesting. I don't know how the glue will take to this. Oh, I forgot the pen. Right, done, I hope. Ooh-wee. Very delicate. Okay, let's try and at least get it up the right way. Oh, just a little bit coming through. That'll do. Right, now I do want to brighten this up a bit. Because I'm very bright green, which I'm thinking, what do we keep with the script theme? I think maybe we keep with the script theme and just make it look dirty. That works. Right, smaller one, this tag, so let's just take it to the bottom. Yep, although that's pretty... Do you know, I think I am going to go with that. Looks pretty good. Otherwise, I'm finding I'm using, because they tone, I'm not using let's move that out of the way. Stuff. I find it all tones together, and I've got to the point now where I just like having a pop of colour. So stick that one down. My glue's starting to... It is lovely here at the moment, I have to say. Sunshine. Make the most of it in this country when it happens. That one on there. That one at the top. But because it is nice and sunny, my glue dries out when I forget to put the pin in. Which I do quite a lot when I get carried away. So let's put that one up there. I'll straighten. So I am now starting to fill in bits. So what are we going to have on this one? Oh, quite like that. It is supposed to be rustic. It is supposed to be I am thinking, right, do I need a picture to go on there? I do need to brighten that up at the bottom. So, where's my paintbrush going? Blackbird having a mad one outside. So if we just sort of who doesn't love having a play with a paintbrush when there's no kids around? When there's kids around, it can get quite stressful because you're watching your furniture, you're watching even with a mat down, you're watching I am, with the children that we have. That doesn't look too bad. Okay. Adds a bit of contrast. I quite like this beard, but here's shoot for this picture. So I need to make at least I need to try and cut it straight ish, maybe would be good. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. I like that bird. Right, let's see if I can master the art of using this walnut stone without making it look like the kids have had it in the garden. So what do we reckon? About there. There's a bit of wood gum. About there. And your bee can go on there. It's missing something and I don't know what it's missing. How about a bit of yeah, I'll put that one after. Can you? Oh, you can. Do you know, I've never tried this. Right, I want him to go there. I am sorry if I'm mumbling, people. I've got the shed door wide open and neighbours out and about and they all think I'm a nutter. So I think him there. And that helps strengthen the edge where I've gone and sewn it on. Right, let's see how we get on with the glue gun. Yep. It's coming together quite nicely, if I do say so myself. So I wasn't going to use words on this, although That bit of script actually looks quite nice. That's just the bit of offcut that I've had. Because I've gone and hidden all that script paper now. And maybe him there. No, it is definitely missing something up there. I think it is going to have to be this. So, ow! Okay, that was worth the pain. So, what do we think? I quite like the way that the other one worked, although I appreciate that isn't a word. So, what have we got in the way of words? Yep, that one works. And no, I am not going to straighten this one off. No, I'm not sure. I think so. That can go there. I think that one may need a touch of more hot glue. Hot glue. So that one there. Oops. See, I'm lethal when I'm not even touching it. And that one. There. Now then, what to do with Boyo? I think he can go in there. So if we just bend the wings up. If you're wondering what that clunking is, it's actually I have. Right, the clunking was actually a glue gun. I've given up with the stand on my glue gun. It just doesn't do it. And so it sits in my baked bean can. Oops. So, and away we go. So I apologise for the clunking in the meantime. I also apologise for the really bad editing that's just happened in that scene. Simply because it's my camera cut out and I didn't realise, and I've gone to look at it to put it all together, and it's like, okay. Right, so here are, if I zoom out a bit, so if I'm a bit further in than I was before, I do apologise. 2 finished tags to have a play with, to just, I've really enjoyed doing this. Sometimes it's good just to do something different. So, you know, a bit of acrylic paint on the bottom, burn myself as usual with a glue gun, and just come up with something. For me, these are different. I know they're collages, and I do like collages, but they are very grungy compared to what I would normally do. And I think it's good. Sorry, I'm picking off all the glue strings that I seem to get everywhere. I haven't blistered too badly, so all is good in the world. Well, I hope you have enjoyed watching me as I'm... Oh dear. I just lose myself in these things when I start doing it, and it is such good fun. Anyway, like I say, free download on the website. I'll put a link below. I hope you have as much fun playing with these as I certainly have. Right, I will speak to you all later. You take care now. Bye bye.